Hi, welcome to JJ's Productions, and we're back with another Hitman 2 video. This time we're in Whittleton Creek and we're doing the first escalation here called the Nolan Disinfection. So yeah, I was actually really excited about this one. I still am when I think about it, because if anything, this was one I could do suit only, and I thought, okay, this is good. So we've got 6 targets and we've got to eliminate them all with the fumigator. So if you haven't played Whittleton Creek, the fumigator is basically a big gas pump that goes into the Nolan Cassidy residence, and essentially you can put poison in it and kill NPCs with it. So in this run through for level 1, I pick up a poisonous frog, a lethal poison. So the idea is we're going to put that into the fumigator and kill everyone in the house. So it's so simple to do. You have to slow down when you're getting close to the frog, just in that little area where I was. The idea is as soon as you get near to the frog, just pick it up, and then all you got to do is put it into the fumigator. The trick is you have to put it into the fumigator at the right time, so you can't just race in and do it. You've got to wait until this NPC who's just here is inside the house. So in the meantime, I'm just going to shoot out that camera just so it doesn't see me, and we're going to put the frog into the machine. So bye bye froggy. There we go. No idea how 47 squeezes poison out of that, but hey ho. Now that wasn't the enforcer from outside, the one who's just been wandering around. That just happened to be the enforcer who, as you can see, was inside. That did muck up this route a little bit, because the idea is he should just die. You know, he should have been in the kitchen and died. The trouble is he's coming outside, so he will die. You know, it's just a matter of time. He will die. The difficulty is he has got to walk back inside. So there is a bit of difficulty with this. I mean, as you're about to see, he runs back inside. I think he realises that there's a few bodies in there, so he thinks, right, I'll go in and help, and yeah, he dies as well. So yeah, that was a little bit awkward. There's definitely cleaner ways of doing this route. My advice would be, don't get caught like that. I mean, it doesn't affect the score, because the idea is even if he had seen me doing something, or even if he saw the bodies, the accident kills. So overall there's nothing that can affect the score, but still it's a little bit awkward. So yeah, there are cleaner ways to do that, but that is probably a quick way to do it as well, so I'm not complaining. But yeah, level 1 was very easy, very fun. Yeah, I enjoyed it. So level 2, slight complication, but again, it's pretty much the same idea. This time, Spencer the Hammer Green, who we just had a quick glimpse of there, is now a non-target, so we have to make sure he doesn't die. There's a specific rule in the conditions saying he must not be eliminated. So all we have to do is pacify him, put him in a crate or a closet, and that's done with. So it's not that complicated. The trick with this though is that I think they've tweaked his lure capabilities from the main mission. Usually when you come into this area, if you activate the generator as he's walking into the kitchen, he'll be the one to go and investigate the generator. But this time, even if it is Spencer who walks in, the other guard goes to investigate the generator. So I think they have tweaked it a little bit. I don't know if it's just for this escalation or permanent, I'll have to have a look. But yeah, I'm not particularly fond of that. Only because even though it's not that big an inconvenience dragging his body into the crate, or into the garage even, it's still busy work, you know, and I'd rather just be able to lure Spencer out the lure Spencer into the garage, knock him out, and then just use the poison. Having to do all this dragging, I'm not particularly a fan. But hey ho. So as you can see, he's in the freezer. You didn't really need to drag him that far, you could have just left him in this area where this body is. We're going to drag this body just inside the house, just leave it behind this wall so that none of the guard who patrols into the house doesn't see it. Then all you got to do is wait for the aforementioned guard to walk inside and turn on the fumigator. As you can see, he's already in there, so you can turn it on. And that is level 2 completed. So once again, it is a very simple level. Like I say, I do wish that I could have used the generator better. I feel like that is just one thing that they've tweaked a little too far there, because I know it might make it a bit more difficult, but the way I see it is everyone had the same idea, and I think everyone just thought, oh okay, I'll just knock him out instead, so it didn't add that much difficulty to it. So yeah, I think they could have come up with a better way of preventing that, but hey ho. So we're moving on to level 3 now, and the only added condition this time is we've got a new target. we've got to knock out James Batty, the next door neighbour. I think his name's James Batty anyway. And we got to kill him with the fumigator as well, so it's not that complicated. The difficulty is finding a way to get him in there. Now, I will admit, I had some help on this. When I say help, I did go to YouTube. It wasn't necessarily that I didn't know how to, because you can easily drag his body in there. But what I was struggling with was the idea of how to get him into the house fast. And I found Pagan Run's route. So Pagan, if you do happen to stumble up across this video, you've got full credit for the idea here. I've just tried to implement it suit only. So again, we're starting default starting location. What we do is we're going to pretty much do the same thing we've done already, which is lure the bodyguard into the garage. We're also going to put poison into the fumigator machine, so pretty much the same as level 2 up to this point. First of all, we are going to knock this guy out first. I'll admit, I thought we went straight for the poison the fumigator, but yeah, I've got that mixed up in my head. So yeah, this guy comes in, we're going to knock him out. At this point, we're also going to just go and knock out Spencer the Hammer. So here he is. Let's give him a good wrench to the head. Bish bash done. Now, unlike last time, I bought a concealable baton with me. This time, instead, I've bought the audio distraction. So again, this is credit to Pagan because it was his idea as far as he used the Mixtape 47. The idea is that it's an audio distraction, and therefore James Batty will investigate the noise, and because it's an illegal item, unlike say Napoleon Bonaparte or the phone, he will go to report it. So the trick is you have to get him to report the phone, but then change his trajectory so he doesn't go and report it to guards outside of the house. It's quite a clever route. I will give Pagan great credit for this because it was good. At this point, I was struggling because this guard here was just being a little bit of a nuisance. I wanted to destroy the surveillance and he kept looking this way. So what I ended up doing was knocking him out. I'll be honest, I wasn't going to, but I thought I need you out of the way anyway, so let's knock you out and just avoid having to race around. So as you can see, I knock him out, I'm going to drag his body up to where the other guard is, and I'm also going to pick up both guns. That way no enforcers will go out of the house, or no target should I say, will go out of the house trying to clean up. So as you can see, pick both guns up, drag them by both the bodies and leave them there. So at this point we are going to do what I've just been saying all this time about Batty. We're going to throw the audio distraction. So jump over this fence, and then there's a fence just over here. I can't remember off the top of my head if I jumped it or if I threw. I think I threw it. Yeah, I threw. So there we go. And the idea is activate the device. If Batty isn't nearby, then the best thing to do is just get another item for your inventory, the wrench or whatever, and just throw it nearby so that he walks into the vicinity of the audio device. So I actually think I might have used the peekaboo technique there just to try and bring him closer, but yeah, just do whatever you have to do to get him in the vicinity of the audio device. As you'll notice, you will notice the device, he'll go to report it, and the idea is then he'll go to report it to guards, well, to the guard by the gardener just over there. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot I think it's a bike or a tractor or some oil-driven device, and basically we're going to just cause it to... We're going to cause a distraction, essentially, a distraction, just so that James Batty says, okay, he's busy, I'll go to one side of the house. Why he's allowed in the house all of a sudden, I don't know, but we'll just glaze over that. So yeah, Batty walks into the house. As soon as he does that, turn on the fumigator, mission done. If you watch Pagan Run's route, which I'll leave a link to at the top right corner now, he does it in a much faster time, though he does do it SA rather than SASO. I'm sure he could do it SASO though, so full credit to him. So, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more Hitman 2 videos. Other than that, this has been Josh from JJ's Productions, and until next time, bye for now everyone.